Okay, so boys and girls, we have been working on story elements, and we've been working on the sequence of stories, meaning the beginning, what happens at the beginning, middle, and end. Well, today I'm going to teach you 3 new words that go along with that. So you can also say, instead of beginning, middle, end, we can also say first, next, and last. So first means this is what happened first in the story. The next is what happened after the first part of the story, and then last is what happened at the end of the story, right? So today, instead of beginning, middle, end, we're going to be looking at the words first, next, and last, okay? So today I'm going to read a story, and who can tell me if it's fiction or non? Just by looking at the cover, can we tell if it's fiction or nonfiction? Now remember, fiction means fake, nonfiction means real. Nazir, what do you think, fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
Very good. And what tells you that? What do you see that tells you fiction?
Because it's not real because
it's a what? Is it a real photo? Is it a real photo or a drawing?
Drawing.
It's a drawing. So we know already that this is going to be a fictional story. Good job, Nazir. And our title is I'm the Best. So before we read our story, what do we see going on in the picture? What do you see going on in our picture? What do you see? Who would like to tell us what you see? Antonio.
He playing with the leaf.
Well, I think they're flowers, but you're right. He's playing with the flowers. And what makes you think it's a he? Because why?
Is he a dog?
He's a dog, but what makes you think it's a boy? Because he's what? What does he have?
An underwear.
Yeah, he has shorts on. Yep, so he has shorts. It's a dog. And he's playing with the flowers. What else do we see? Anyone else want to share what they see? What about the dog's face? Does he look happy, sad, mad? What does he look? Brian?
Happy.
Happy, exactly. He's smiling. So maybe he's a happy dog, and we're going to find out why. So our author is Lucy Cousins, and there's no name for an illustrator, so maybe she illustrated as well. So our front cover, our spine, and our back cover, and we're going to find out. So be paying attention what happens first in our story, next, and last. Okay, because we're working on the sequence of a story. I'm the best. Stay muted, please. Okay. Alrighty. Hello, I'm Dog, and I'm the best. He's pretty confident, right? He thinks he's the best. These are my friends, Ladybug, Mole, Goose, and Donkey. I love them. They're great. But I'm the best. Ooh. So, who are our characters so far? How many characters do we have? Who can tell me? What are our characters in the story? Nazir, go ahead, share. Tell us.
The dog and a duck and the horse and
a donkey, a goose, a mole, and a ladybug. Very good. So we have 5 characters, and those are his friends. And what does the dog think? Who can tell me? He thinks he's the what? Keon.
The best.
He thinks he's the best. Okay, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you think the dog is the best, give me a thumbs up. If you don't think he's the best, put a thumbs down. All right, we're going to find out, right? He's pretty confident, kind of arrogant. The word arrogant means he thinks, I'm the best and no one else, right? So we're going to see if the dog is truly the best. We don't know, right? Let's see. I can run much faster faster than Mole. I win. I'm the best. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Is that being nice? So no for thumbs down, yes for thumbs up. Is the dog being nice to the mole, saying that he's the best? I don't think it's nice either. Let's find out. I can dig holes much better than Goose. I win. I'm the best. Thumbs down. Yeah, the dog's not being very nice. I don't think so. And look at the goose's face. Does he look happy or sad? Who would like to tell me about the goose face? Cristiano, tell me all about the goose face. What does it look like?
He's sad.
He's sad. Why is he sad? Go ahead, Cristiano. Why is he sad?
Because the dog is bullying him.
The dog is bullying him, kind of, right? Because he just keeps saying, I win, I'm the best. And is he caring about the goose's feelings? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Does the dog care about the goose feelings? No. I'm much bigger than Ladybug. I win, I'm the best. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs down. He's not very nice. I can swim much better than Donkey. I win. I'm the best. Okay, here's another question. Do you think he's being a good friend or a bad friend, and why? Savannah. Gotta unmute.
A bad friend.
And why? Tell me why.
Because he's bullying the horse now.
Donkey, yeah. Because he's saying I can swim faster than the donkey. Bye, I win. I'm the best. Yep. All right, go ahead and mute, sweetheart. I'm the best at everything. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Do you think he's the best at everything? I don't think so. No way. He thinks he is. Sometimes it's not nice to be that overly confident. Uh-oh, here comes Donkey. Now we're in our middle of our story. I feel sad, says the donkey. Me too. Dog is the best at everything. I wish I were as good as a dog. And then we have our little mole here, and he says, actually, I can dig holes much longer and much deeper than you, dog. So I win. I'm the best. What did the mole do? What did the mole say to the dog? He's telling the dog what? That he can do what? Antonio.
He's the best.
Now the mole's saying he's the best at digging holes. Well, guess what? A mole is meant to dig holes in the ground, right? That's what they do. See the little mole down there? He's meant to dig holes. Of course he's going to be better than the dog. Let's see what else is going to happen. Now how does the dog feel that mole said that? Who can share and tell me? How does the dog feel now? Jakari?
Sad.
Why?
Because he's not the fastest digger.
Because he's not the best digger anymore. Because the mole can dig much longer and much deeper holes than the dog. So now the dog is sad because the mole says he's the best. So now the dog is learning how the others felt when he was saying those things, right? Actually, I can swim much faster than you, dog. So I win. I'm the best. Uh-oh. The goose said it too. Actually, I'm much bigger than you, dog. So I win. I'm the best. How is dog feeling now? How do you think? Let's see. Who hasn't had a turn to share? Anyone? Marleya?
How's the dog feeling sad?
The dog is feeling sad now. Why?
Because he can sniff the flower because the flower's too tall.
Exactly. Because all the animals now have told them that they are the best. Let's see. Actually, go ahead and mute, sweetheart. Actually, I can fly much higher than you, dog. In fact, you don't even have wings. So I win. I'm the best. And that was the ladybug. She thinks she's the best because she can fly. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I just said that. That's funny. Oh, dear. I'm not the best at anything, and he's crying. I am horrible at everything. I'm just a silly show off. I don't even have wings, and I'm mean to my friends. Sorry, Ladybug. Sorry, Mole. Sorry, Goose. Sorry, Donkey. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you think they'll forgive the dog. Yes or no? Okay, I got some mixed views. Let's see what happens. Don't worry, dog. You are the best at being our best friend. And you are the best at having beautiful, fluffy ears, and we love you. Oh, phew! Obviously, having beautiful, fluffy ears is the most important thing. So I am the best. Oh my goodness, what a dog. That's funny. Okay, so that's the end of our story. So I'm going to talk about it really quick. So, how is the problem solved? What did the dog say to everybody? Who can tell me? Let's see. Logan, you haven't had a turn yet? Go ahead. Go ahead, Logan. Unmute.
Sorry.
He said sorry to everyone because he was being mean, saying that he's the best at everything. And no one's the best at everything. And all the animals were different in some way, and they're all the best at a certain thing, right? Just like all of you. All of you are good at certain things, but not everything. No one's the best at everything. Okay? So that's an important lesson that we learned from our story. So I'm going to share my screen. And hold on, Marlea. Hold your question 1 second. And then I'm going to show you what your assignment is in Seesaw, okay? Okay. Yes, Marlea, you may ask your question.
So, like 7 days ago, I went on a trip.
Okay, so what does this have to do about what we're learning right now? Okay, so if it doesn't pertain to what we're learning, you can tell me later, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead and mute, Sweetie. Thank you. Okay, I'd love to hear it another time, okay? All right, so we have our story. Now, we have our paper that this is what your assignment will be on Seesaw when you get there. Now, you can draw pictures and you can write, or you can just write, or you can just draw pictures. Who can tell me what happens at the beginning of the story? What happens at the beginning of our story? Kian.
He was thinking he was the best.
Yeah, the dog thought he was the best. And I'm going to write my title, I'm the best, so make sure you write that in your title space on your Seesaw. Okay, now I have my, I'm going to put a text box here. And I'm going to write, the dog thinks he is the best. All right, what would be the next thing? What would be the next thing? So first the dog thinks he's the best. What happens after that? What do the other animals do? Who can tell me? Antonio. What do the other animals do? What's the next thing that happens?
They were sad.
The animals were sad, right? When the dog, so we can add that to this part. The other animals were sad. But what happened? What did the animals do next? Who can tell me? So they were sad. So what did they do about that? What did they do about that? Savannah.
They were saying they was the best and stuff.
So the animals were finding what they were the best at, right?
Uh-huh.
Very good. The other animals
Was being the best.
were saying what they were the best at.
Mhm.
And then the dog got what?
He got sad.
Then the dog got sad. Now, you guys can draw pictures or write. Either way is fine with me, okay? I'm just writing because I want you to see it in written form. That's all, okay?
Mhm.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so now we have our last. What's the ending of our story? Go ahead and mute Savannah. What's the ending of our story? What happens at the end? Who can tell me? What's the ending? Nazir? I see you, Keon. Hold on. You're going to do my last question, okay? Hold on.
The dog gets sad, really sad. It didn't.
Yep, that was in our middle of our story. What's the last thing that happened?
Friends and
What's the last thing the dog does? He what?
apologize.
He apologizes. The dog apologizes to the other animals for being mean. Okay. Keon, here's your question. So, did the animals forgive him? Yes or no, and why, Keon?
They forgive him because he said he was sorry.
Exactly. He said he was sorry, so they stayed friends because we just have to apologize our wrongs and, we learn from our mistakes, right? So it's important to do that with our own friends too. So we say sorry and then we move on, right? So that's your assignment today in Seesaw. Now, like I said, you can draw pictures, you can write, and then go have lunch. And that is all I have for you today for reading, because we're working on the sequencing of stories and how they are in order and tell the story. If you do not have any other questions, you may log off, and I will see you at 1 o'clock. We are having live math whole group at 1 o'clock. So come back at 1 o'clock, okay? All right, see you guys later. If you don't have any questions, Marleya, I'll take your question. Go ahead.
What time to come back?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
I'm done forever.
Okay, Marleya, what's your question?
I'm done forever. So